The Gargantuan Leviathan mod has received yet another update, and let me just tell you, this one is absolutely terrifying. The developers have added a new attack for the Gargantuan Leviathan, improved the baby Gargantuan, and completely revamped the alien building system. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, I want to take a look at the new achievements that have been added, specifically the new achievements that relate to the story this mod's going to be telling. So first up, we have hybrid technology. Now I assume this has to do with the technology you can build with the alien fabricator, but I'm not entirely sure. We have structure over the abyss, which is very interesting. I'm assuming this refers to an alien facility. Do not touch. I actually have an idea of what that might be. Unknown architects, interesting. Planetary destruction evaded, really interesting. It kind of gives us a hint that somewhere in the story we actually have to save the planet from complete destruction. And then we also have a few more random achievements which aren't related to the story but are still kind of interesting nonetheless. Alright, so let's go ahead and load into the game now. Now, I've also been told that the loading screen changes depending on what achievements you have, which I also find really interesting, but obviously we don't have very many achievements, so we can't really see that in action yet. But now, as always, let's go ahead and check in on the Admiral Gargantuan Leviathan over in the Void. Alright, so here I am in the Void, and I've been told that the Gargantuan Leviathan has received numerous updates, including a new attack, so this is definitely going to be interesting to say the least. Alright, looks like we've just entered the Void, so he should be coming for us any second now. And there he's up.
With an Apex class Leviathan are 3,720 to 1. Are you certain?
You are ready to die.
Okay, so it looks like there's some new audio, and I honestly like it a lot. I was about to say, and there he is, but I got rudely interrupted once again. Oh, wow, look at him. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but there's definitely something about him that looks different. I'm not sure what it is, but let's see if we can get him to do the new attack real quick. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow, that was super cool. I guess that was the new attack. That is terrifying. Imagine having that the first time you encountered him. I would literally jump out of my skin. Okay, yeah, the new attack is amazing. I'm a huge fan of that. It basically sends out a massive shockwave, and you can't see for a second, which also makes it super easy for it to, like, attack and eat you. As he just did to that Ghost Leviathan. Man, okay, that is super cool. 10 out of 10. Alright, so next up, many of you may remember me talking about the baby Gargantuan Leviathan in a previous video and talking about how the developers were really struggling to implement it in the way they wanted. But now, apparently, the baby Gargantuan Leviathan has been greatly improved on, mostly AI improvements from what I understand. So let's go ahead and spawn him in and see what's changed. Alright, there he is. Let's see if I notice any AI improvements. Okay, he definitely seems to move a lot better. He just ate that peeper, I think. That's pretty cool. I think he's always been able to do that, though. Let's see if we can play with him. Okay, I think when we play with him now, it doesn't, like, completely lock our screen. I definitely like that a lot better. What is he doing now? He's doing, like, a circle around me. Yo, that's super cool. Oh my gosh, I actually like that a lot. Okay, so I think that's one of the improvements besides what we already saw. Oh, what is he doing now? Oh wow, he just like jumped out of the water. Oh, that's super cool. He's like jumping out of the water and then jumping back in. That's awesome. Whoa. What was that? What on earth? That was super cool, whatever that was. Yeah, okay, so it looks like there's a few new things that he can do. He does like circles around us, he jumps out of the water, and he does whatever that is. I'm honestly a huge fan of all of it. I'm sure there's a few other things that I haven't been able to see so far. But yeah, I love the idea of the baby Gargantuan Leviathan, but I think that's also it for the baby Gargantuan. But now there's been a few new changes to the things that we can build with the alien fabricator, so let's take a look at those. So first things first, the alien builder tool has been completely revamped and completely changed. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's different. Alright, so immediately I'm noticing that the organization here is completely different. We have modular tiles as the first category. Let's check that out in just a minute. Alien decorations, I believe we've already checked these out in previous videos. Alien exterior modules, we've also checked these out. Alien oxygen field generator, we have not checked that out yet. I'm definitely going to check that out in just a minute here. And then we have alien light pieces, which we have also already checked out. So first up, let's take a look at this new building system. It's apparently a modular building building system. So this is the foundation, and it looks like we can build various cubes of different sizes. Yeah, small and large. How small are the small ones? Okay. It looks like the small block is 1/9 the size of a large block, and then the large block is 1/9 the size of the foundation. Okay. So basically with these blocks, we can kind of build ourselves a miniature base here. Let's go ahead and do that. And I also love how many different types of these cubes we can build. There's tons of them. It's insane. Yeah, look at all the different things we can build. Man, this one looks really cool. But yeah, with this new system, we can basically build ourselves a little base like I've done here. And I honestly think this is a massive improvement to what it was before. I think this is a huge step in the right direction. But one thing I don't like is how blocky it looks. I wish we had some sort of like slant block so we could make it look a little more sleek. But other than that, this is definitely a step in the right direction. Alright, so next let's take a look at this alien oxygen field generator. It says this device generates a dense hydrophobic gas that fills any space it occupies, which converts waterlogged areas into breathable and walkable facilities. Let's go ahead and build one of these really quickly. Alright, so I believe if I close this off, then it'll get the oxygen field generator to work. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, yeah, and now I'm basically walking around inside my own miniature alien facility. I think that's super cool. Yeah, I'm definitely a huge fan of this. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this and see what happens. And I'm back in water, so yeah, that actually works properly. It works just as I expected it to. So yeah, I believe that's everything that's been added with the Alien Builder tool. But now there's one final addition that we're going to be checking out, and that is the Cyclops Ion Booster module. Let's go ahead and build it really quickly. I'm also noticing that this foundation has no support, so I also think that's one thing that they could definitely improve. You know, maybe just give it a few supports like the normal foundation has. Anyways, we have ourselves a brand new Cyclops. Let's go ahead and put the module inside and see what happens. Okay, and here we go. Oh, wow. That is super cool. Okay, so it completely changes how the Cyclops look, and that looks awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I love that. I like it a lot better than what the Cyclops used to look like, holy. And in addition to that, we're also going to be checking out this new thing that's been added here, the Cyclops Scanner module. And apparently we can use this to scan creatures and other things without actually leaving our Cyclops. Let's go ahead and check that out as well. Alright, and here we go. Let's turn on the engine. Okay, so we just went to a camera and it says press and hold F to activate the Cyclops scanning device. Let's do that and see what happens. And there we go. That's awesome. We can basically just scan things without actually leaving the Cyclops. That's going to be so useful for things like scanning the Gargantuan Leviathan. You don't actually have to, like, get out of your Cyclops and scan it. Yeah, that's an awesome addition. Huge fan of that as well. And I believe if we enter the fastest Cyclops mode and go forward... Oh, wow. Would you look at that? Okay, so we're going super fast, apparently. Wow. Yeah, we went so fast that the train kind of is having some trouble loading here. Okay, so basically this just makes the Cyclops go at some tremendous speeds. I wonder if we can make it all the way to the void, and I wonder if we make it to the void, how long we'll survive. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and head to the void using this insane module. Let's press F1 here so we know when we actually reach the void. Alright, we're in survival. We're currently on our way to the void, and once we get there, we're gonna see what happens. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, and we've just reached the void. Let's go ahead and put out this fire before we die. Oh boy, I better hurry because this Gargantuan Leviathan does not seem happy. Alright, looks like we put the fire out. Let's head back to the front. Okay, where's this guy at? Oh! Okay, so it looks like when we scan him, we can see his entire body. He is massive. Looks like we're out of power, too, because I cannot scan him anymore. Oh my gosh, this is like a horror game now. I went to the back of the Cyclops and put some more power cells in so that we could hopefully see where the Gargantuan Leviathan was. But as I was coming back, this happened. Okay. This is not good. Oh gosh. Okay, how are we still alive? If you didn't understand what happened there, I went back to put in another power cell, and while I was gone, he attacked. We are at literally no health. I have no idea how we're still alive. Looks like we're not going to be alive for very much longer. And it looks like we're dead. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It's free and it helps me out a ton. Huge thanks to my patrons over at Patreon: Baby Yoda, Moonlord, Cybot, Sean Skeptic, and Then Nothing. If you want to be awesome, become a patron and support today, and I will see you guys in the next video.